This map is so vast, bro. Got him, I think. Look at the environment here, bro. See that? Wait, why am I hearing a boss music? What is up, gamers? Gaming at Max here. Today we're playing The Front, a massive open-world survival shooter that's officially launching globally. This full release comes with a ton of new content, like an upgraded vehicle, assembly system, new traps and tower defense mechanics, and even customization DLCs, so you can flex your own style while surviving. Now is actually the perfect time to play this game because the game's launching with a 15% discount for 2 weeks. So you're basically just gonna be paying 85% of the original price. I'm so excited to play this game, so let's go ahead and check it out. Alright, so you do have two options here. You have adventure mode and standard mode, but we're gonna go with the standard mode. Alright, here we go. So we need to create a character. We have male and female options. I'm gonna go with a female, and we have a bunch of presets here for the face. I'm gonna go with the default one. We also have hairstyle presets. I think I'm gonna go with this one. She looks like Dora. Let's see if we can name her Dora. That name is already taken. Okay, you know what, since we're gonna be exploring in the game anyways, Dora the Explorer. The name cannot exceed 9 characters. Oh, that sucks. And the name Dora has already been taken. What about that? There you go. Okay, let's start. Alright, bros, here we are. Looks like the game wants us to create a spawn point. I wish I could do a preview of each spawn point, but I should probably just spawn in the Eastern Shore one, right? Okay, so here we are. Hello there, world. The graphics are already looking good, man. Let's check the settings real quick. Okay, graphics quality is already set to epic, and the FPS is set to 60. I'm gonna go ahead and set that to 120. Looks like we've maxed out everything here already. Man, the atmosphere here feels really dense. Like, you can really feel the post-apocalyptic vibe, especially when there are corpses lying everywhere. I saw a bunch of people there as well. Yeah, there's Ali 213 right here. There are other corpses lying around. Okay, so this is the world of The Front, huh? Alright, so let's go ahead and collect wood. Let's see if we could collect some here. We also need to collect stones, so I'm gonna go ahead and collect these as well. We need 3 more stones and 6 wood. We can also collect wood by just punching them. I wonder if we can take down this tree by just punching. We were actually able to. Let's go ahead and collect the rest of the required stones. Alright, okay, got that. Press tab to open crafting interface and craft stone axe. So the game wants us to craft stone pickaxe and stone axe. Got the stone pickaxe, and now I've got the stone axe. Okay, so use the stone axe to chop wood and use the pickaxe to break rocks. Okay. Alright, this is a good stone right here. It looks crystal-like. There's some kind of blue and purple elements on it. You know, I also love the animation when you switch from pickaxe to stone axe, or when you basically just switch to a weapon. Like, it actually gives you the feeling that these tools are actually heavy. Small attention to detail, but it actually adds life to the game. Oh, this one's actually a special rock. I mean, you get lead ore, not just regular stones, from grinding this. And this one's just a generic stone or a regular stone because you're only getting standard stones from hitting this one. Okay, so collect bush to get wild berry and then eat the wild berry to quench thirst. I'm assuming this is it. Okay. Got the wild berry. Alright, so how do we eat that? Press 3, there you go, and done. It's been pretty smooth so far. Unlock and craft wood spear. I've got it unlocked here, so we're gonna go ahead and craft that. Wood spear, there you are. Alright, craft. Use the weapon to hunt animals. I'm assuming it's talking about the wood spear. So let's go. Alright, there's a deer right over there. Let's go ahead and hunt our first prey. Oh, just 2 hits? Alright, skin animal corpses to obtain meat. Okay, how do we do that though? Let's see. Do we have a weapon for us? Press F maybe? Nope. Or maybe we need to craft a knife. Got that crafted. equip it. Oh wow, that was a nice knife flip right there. Okay. So we actually needed to, craft a knife without the system telling us, huh? I mean, it was kind of no-brainer anyway. This wooden spear deals so much damage. Oh, look at that. What is that? There's another one right there too. Looks like some kind of a sci-fi technology. So basically this game mixes primitive survival gameplay with some sci-fi elements, huh? That's pretty exciting. Oh my god, it's getting dark now. I mean, it actually is already dark. Too dark actually that it's kind of hard to see. Okay, so now the game wants us to create a bonfire, but it doesn't tell us how to. So we're gonna have to figure it out ourselves here. Oh, there it is. Bonfire. Craft that. Okay. Crafting takes about 10 or 9 seconds, by the way. So we need to place that right here. How do we ignite it? Activate. Oh, okay. There you go. Okay, so we need to roast some meat, huh? How do we do that? Where's the cooking tab? There should be some kind of a cooking tab. Oh, there it is. Roast meat. Eat the roasted meat to satisfy hunger. Place territory flag to mark your territory. And then craft and place wood foundation. So basically, it just wants me to start building my base now, right? Let me just farm a little bit more resources here real quick. Looks like it's morning now. I probably start finding a better place to build my base. I don't want it to be here. Look at the visuals here, bro. So beautiful. Look at the environment here, bro. So realistic. Let's refrain from hunting for now because we need to find a better spot to establish our territory. Oh, someone built a house here. I mean, who wouldn't, right? Look at this landscape and scenery. I also wonder how vast this map is. Looks like there are zombies right there. We gotta be careful and then try to assassinate them. Okay, got the other one. There's the last one right there. No, I missed. Did she just dodge that? I think she dropped something here. We have shards, skill book, and some bandage. What about the other ones? Alright, let's go ahead and make our way to a better place where we could establish a territory peacefully. I'm kind of having a feeling that we shouldn't be on the road. It feels very dangerous, Oh, hello there, Mr. Rabbit. Oh, there's a church right here. Now I'm curious to see what's inside. Alright, let's go. I should probably just use the wood spear, right? It deals much more damage. See that? Wait, why am I hearing a boss music? Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god, bro. I need to get out of here. Alright, I think it's safe to say that we're safe here now. Man, that was traumatizing. That's one of the reasons why I don't play horror games. Like, I just don't have the required mental stats for it. There are houses here. I think someone occupied this place, or maybe not. Alright, looks like this area is a good one to, settle in. So let's go ahead and do that. First, I need to get rid of these stones and then clean up the bushes. Kill every zombie we find, to basically make sure that the area is, safe. So I wonder if someone actually owns that place right there. I guess we'll know later. Okay, I think it's time for us to start building. So we're gonna go ahead and start with a wood foundation as per what the task says. It's getting dark now and we've got to be able to at least, build some walls here so we can have a place to settle in through the night. Alright, so we managed to get through the night safely, but we're still not finished with constructing our base. And alright, so I finally built my own building right there. I'm gonna call it Gaming at Max Corporation. Sounds kind of cringe, but it is what it is. By the way, I don't think I've mentioned it already, but the game's skill tree is really massive, bro. Definitely one of the things that make the game really fun and engaging. Okay, so I was talking to the mic like an idiot for about an hour before realizing OBS wasn't actually recording. So let me just summarize what I've done so far. So I basically went ahead and, expanded the size of my base. And this is what it looks like now. Let me just go outside real quick so I can show it to you better. There you go. Dude. It looks like a big wooden corporate building now. And I've got a lot of vehicles here too. I've got a tank right here, another tank right there, and a truck. I've got 3 pickups and a helicopter. My fortress is basically becoming impenetrable now. I just need to place some roof there. I tried to do one, but I couldn't really align it, having a hard time doing so. So yeah, let me go ahead and try again. There we go. Come on. By the way, when you're building, you can actually just right click and then, change the type of the material that you're using. Actually, it would probably be better if I just use floors as my roof, right? There you go. Okay. Also, I should probably put a temporary ladder so I could, go up on the roof. All right. Okay. Wait, I'm dying. Oh. Okay, looks like we're dehydrated. Come to think of it, it's been a while since we ate red berries. Okay, that should do it for now. By the way, I was able to craft myself some nice armor right here. I mean, they're just wooden armor, but it's better than nothing, right? It'll be much better if these are concrete walls, but we haven't unlocked concrete materials yet. Looks like it's raining like crazy right now. Anyway, let me just show you my progress here so far. So I was able to craft some gasoline right here, and I was also able to build a vehicle factory. I was actually planning to place it right beside my building, but I think I like it more if it's, placed at the front, because it kind of makes my building look like a dealership of armed vehicles. Man, it's raining pretty badly outside. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go to my storage and pick up some ammos. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and try my Rhino main battle tank right here. Alright, let's put some ammo right there. Wait, alright, there you go. We need to put some gasoline. A tank that runs on gasoline. Let's go, baby. It's getting dark now. I think I saw a horde of zombies right over there. Let's find them and mess them up real good. Dude, this zombie is shooting at me. Oh, yes, baby. I love this. Oh, we can also zoom in. That's quite nice. We should probably head back now, yeah? Let's park the vehicle nicely, then exit out of it. I love that sound. I'm gonna try another chopper here. This one's definitely a heavy duty. And it looks more modern too. Alright, let's just equip this with everything we got here. Alright, here we go, boys. Now, how do I turn this on? Engine, there you go. Turn on the headlight. Alright, boys, here we go. And I also love that the controls are quite similar to, GTA. We can now explore the world. Though, for now, I don't have any weapons. There isn't any enemies here anyway. Damn, it's a lot more easier this way. We don't have to go through dangerous roads. Alright, let's land right here. Okay, we could probably just, go there by foot from here, right? Wait, is that a person right there? And we're getting some boss music. We have to get back to our territory and build some nice weapon. We need to get out of here. I'm gonna see if I can make some, sniper weapon. Dude, you can see the whole world from here. This map is so vast, bro. And there's like a snowy area right there. Oh, we're gonna go there for sure, but we need to make sure to equip ourselves with some decent weapon first, and for that we have to retreat for now. I'm guessing these are enemy bases or whatever. Let's land right here. There you go. Okay, all right, so we're gonna need to make sure to equip ourselves properly before trying to explore someone else's territories. No, I should have closed the door, but it's fine. It's just a deer. I'm gonna go ahead and close this so you won't be able to escape. And now he's stuck. What are you gonna do if I punch you? No, we shouldn't do that. I mean, that was too cruel. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not doing that again. Here are the available weapons we have here. We have flintlock pistol. Wait, large mine shaft. I haven't deployed this one. I probably should, but let's do that later. Alright, so in order for us to make any of these weapons, I'm gonna need to build a personal gear crafting table, which we can build through the crafting table, or the main crafting table. I think it was somewhere right here, right? There it is. We need stones, which we already have, wood, and rope. I've got a lot of that here in my storage. Alright, let's go ahead and make that crafting table. There we go. So we got our first basic weapon here. It's a flintlock. I don't have any ammos for it yet, but we will soon have. First, we're gonna need to deploy our personal gear crafting table here. There we go. Wait, how many did I make? I made 2 of them? Talking about wasting materials. Anyway, let's see. I really need some sniper weapons here. Yeah, it doesn't seem like we have some high-end sniper weapon here. We have some attachment here though, like light stock, angled grip, and those stuff. Sniper ammo. So if there's a sniper ammo, then there should be a sniper weapon, right? Oh, the annihilator sniper rifle. So I'm gonna need these expensive materials right here. I'm not sure if I have any of these too. You know, maybe I should just craft a rifle weapon, right? And then put some attachment to it. All right, craft that, and we've got our first rifle. We don't have any rifle ammos yet. Let me just make some ammunitions for it first, and then we'll put some attachments. What's this? An 8x scope. All right, time to go test our first rifle weapon. Bro, it one-shots enemies. I mean, only if you hit them in the head, I think. But I think this is definitely good enough to assassinate that enemy up the mountain base that we saw earlier. All right, I think we're ready to do some solo raid now. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna just go back to the base and get to my chopper and then head back to that place. Engine start. All right, we're ready to head into the battle. All right, let's go, boys. So it was right over there. Okay, let's go at full speed ahead, bro. Dude, that was so cool. We should probably land here. Okay, all right, let's go. It was right here. Yep, that person right there. I think he's a, you know, trained follower. Yeah, here goes the boss music. We need to... Oh no, we need to reload. Let's see. Dead. We did get some damages to ourselves though. I hear some zombies. Alright, let's go back to chopper. Looks like we've already achieved our goal, which was to assassinate that person who was guarding that place. So I would say for now, we should probably continue exploring the area. Alright, let's try heading to that snowy area right there. Alright, I can finally get a closer look at this thing now. So it looks like an alien craft, probably the ones that manage this map and tracks our every move. I mean, like, if you translate it to reality, it's like the government. Alright, looks like we finally arrived at a snowy mountain now. Ooh, it's storming in here. Let's see. Oh, dude, what was that? Bro, these lightnings are so loud. I mean, if you're wearing a headphone, you probably should turn it down a little bit if you're here in this area. Alright, we're finally able to get out of that messy, snowy mountain. Wow, there are high-level stones here. They're actually pretty rare. And I've actually looked for one of these stones earlier, but with no luck. Alright, got a lot of them, so you can only find them here, huh? Looks like this place is an abandoned area. Oh, I see a desert area in the far distance. Not sure if my gasoline is enough for me to get there, but I certainly hope so. Almost there now. Wow, bro. I want to explore this area. Alright, we're finally here, bro. And there's like a bunch of weird, you know, stones here. These are titanium, I think? Oh no, tungsten ore. Wait. Dude, there are NPCs down there. Oh my god, I alerted them. Got him, I think. You know, trying to raid this area is probably a bad idea. But look at those tungsten ores right there, bro. Oh man, we need to get our hands on them. But anyway, this place looks really good, bro. There's a huge lake right here, and it's also getting dark, so we really need to get back as soon as possible. Dude, this world is just really huge in my opinion, and getting back to our base might take us a few minutes or maybe even an hour, and our base is all the way there. That's probably like hundreds of miles away. Alright, we're almost back, and here we are. Man, nothing feels like home. Alright, I think it's time to wrap it up here, guys. You know, this has been a really good gameplay experience to me. I think I've played for like 10 hours now. Alright, so that was The Front. I gotta say, this full release really takes everything from early access and cranks it up a notch. The upgraded vehicle assembly system is honestly one of the coolest features I've seen in a survival game. You can go from building a basic buggy to rolling out with a full-on combat tank. What really stands out is how much freedom the game gives you. Whether you want to focus on crafting, building, exploring, or customizing your gear and vehicles, it all feels rewarding and player-driven. And when you start experimenting with friends or squad, the creativity just goes wild. So yeah, if you've been waiting to jump in, now's definitely the perfect time since The Front is officially out with 15% launch discount for 2 weeks. And there's a ton of new content waiting for you. So I would say you should not miss it. Build your base, customize your vehicles, and survive the chaos your way. Smash that like button if you enjoyed, subscribe for more survival game content, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.